It was Hanukkah, and me and my sister was planning to throw a Hanukkah party for ourselves. We grew up at an orphanage. We grew up without any parents, and a Hanukkah for us was going to be fun. I told my sister to carry the wine, and I cooked the brisket. When the brisket is ready, I will call my sister from work, and we will celebrate Hanukkah together. Now, I called up my sister. She said it's gonna take a long time, so I told her, come whenever she can. She said she was having some trouble at work, so she's going to just deal with that and come home for Hanukkah. Meanwhile, I applied the face mask because the brisket will take some time to cook. When the door barged open, I said, "You're back early," she said in a soft voice. Yeah, I couldn't understand my sister's language because I was a chatterbox and she was a chatterbox because she chat more than even me. She does talk in a small whisper voice. She tried to cut the conversation short. I said to her, "What's wrong with you today? Do you not feeling well?" I said, "What happened at work? Talk to me," but she was walking across the room. "What happened at work? Do you find a boyfriend? And did your boyfriend break your heart? Or did he?" But she didn't respond. Not even a second. It almost sounded like I was talking to myself. My phone rang and I hear a familiar voice on the other side. "Anina, I will be home soon. I'm almost there. I got the brisket and I got the wine." Every conclusion what I just had just dropped. The hair in the back of my neck stood up because if my sister was at work and then just finished work, who the hell was I talking to? I lied there for some while, feeling shocked to my core because my sister was at work. Who was I talking to? Next, I hear a creepy chuckle. Someone said, "It looks like your sister's not gonna be home any minute. That give me a lot of time." I would just lick your fucking neck like fucking bat because you won't feel any pain. Yes, you will. Because you're gonna feel a little bit of pain until it's gonna be all over. And when your sister come in, she's not gonna feel any pain either because she will be gone soon. I rise up out of bed like the living dead. The woman was standing right in front of me. She was staring with her big green eyes and her rotten teeth. She was looking at me. I was shaking in fear. I said, "Do you want money? It's in my purse. Just take it and get out. Please, I'm begging you." She said, "Look, you sound pretty scared. Look, I don't want money. I've been wanted for a lot of crimes. And I'm not going back to prison here. So the only thing you can do is just let me kill you. You will feel pain at first, but then it will be all over." "Alright, is it now? You won't feel any pain once I killed you." She raised a big kitchen knife. She must have taken it from the kitchen when she barged in. "Let me kill you," she said. "You won't feel any pain, but you will feel a little bit of pain, and then it will be all over. And that's a friggin' same thing that's gonna happen to your sister," she said. The woman was continue talking about some nonsense thing about how she's gonna slash my throat, and my head was like, not here. I was thinking of a way to escape when I just remembered the brisket. She was staring at me with big wide eyes until the brisket made a sound what distracted her, and she said, "What was that?" And I turned to her and I ran off. That gave me a little time, but when I ran off I was going for the brisket, and she grabbed my ear and slammed it on the kitchen counter. I cried out loud in fear because I couldn't take the pain until I knocked out. She lunged at me with the knife, but I dodged it for a little second. And while her knife was stuck, she was trying to pull out her knife from the floor, but it wouldn't budge. The brisket was ready. I opened the hot oven and take out the brisket. The brisket burned my paw, but I have to fight for its survival. So with my little strength, I throw the hot brisket on her head. And then part of her face was completely burnt. But I didn't stop there. I take up her head and launched it into the oven. And snap, snap, snap. You can see her lifeless body dangling until her lifeless body stopped moving forever. My head was throbbing in pain because I just realized the scene that I just killed this woman. But she was a psycho, she deserved it. With that, I fainted on the ground. Before I completely blocked out, the only sound I hear was a scream. The next day I woke up in the hospital feeling weak and hopeless, but I remembered that I killed that woman last night. The police went on to tell us that that woman was a murderer. She escaped and was looking for her old boyfriend to track her old boyfriend down to kill her because according to her, her old boyfriend put her in prison in the first place. And that's why she come to my house to stay for the night. But her intention was to kill because she was angry. And because of that, she wanted to kill me and my sister. But I used my senses and killed her first before she could kill me or her boyfriend. Those big green eyes scarred me for life.